Hello and welcome everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Firewatch. I decided to add a second Let's Play to the channel while also Thimbleweed Park is going on. I felt like I wanted to play something else that was maybe a little bit more linear than Thimbleweed Park, which has a lot of just like running around, trying to find stuff and trying to figure out what to do next. So I'm hoping that this game is a little more linear now. I'm playing this completely blind. I've done my best ever since I heard about the game and thought that this is a game that I would like to play to remain spoiler free. So other than a general idea, well, that we are a person, a forestry guard, or I'm not sure what they're called, but whatever. Other than that basic idea, I really don't know much of anything about the game. Another note I wanted to make is I've bumped the visuals down to medium because my computer is very old, and I was worried about it not being able to handle the load. So, well, without much further ado, let's get right to it and start a new game. Choose a safe slot to begin. Why aren't you giving me a safe slot to choose? This is weird. Because I already did this once. Ah, here we go. That was odd. Because while I was testing and the settings and everything, I clicked on new game once and I saw the screen, so I knew that this was what was supposed to come up. But it didn't. Now it did, so let's proceed. Okay, so let's pick a save slot and start the game. Nope, it doesn't work with key. I have to actually click on it. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Actually, I can't see anything. The hell did I drink? Oh, okay. I see Julia. Oh, all right. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. I do. You are drunk. Already starting off on the wrong foot. So, what's your, major? You're pretty. I don't think either would work very well. Well, first of all, as I said, when you're drunk, that's the worst possible circumstance to approach anybody in. Unless maybe they're drunk too. But, yeah. So what's your, major? Sounds kind of insincere. The other one sounds kind of creepy. So, I'll take insincere over creepy. So, what's your, major? You slur the word major, and it smells like whores. You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says. And I'm a professor. Cool, you reply. What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air. Toxicology? Okay, is she saying toxicology, or am I saying toxicology? Was that a burn, you ask? She says, definitely, so she said toxicology. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger. Now that sounds good. 1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. All right? elevator. Why are we in an elevator? We were just splitting a cheeseburger. Backpack, pick up. I presume that's what we have to do, because can't interact with anything else. And now the elevator moves. So you actually have to carry the backpack before this elevator moves. Very interesting. So we're in a parking garage with only one car, which I presume is ours, because it's the only car here. Where the hell is this light coming from? That looks like sunlight, but... Or is that supposed to be... Well, never mind, you know. This is actually not important. Are we supposed to explore, or... boxes, tires... Oh, truck bed, load gear. Okay. Fair enough. Where are we going? You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers on the deck. That sounds good. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. I prefer a cat personally, but, you know, dogs are okay. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket, or you adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. Mayhem? Seriously? For a dog? No, I think the beagle sounds much more my speed. Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him, too. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart, or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, couple little idiots. That'd be pretty good, or one day, why rush? Well, it's 1979. Yeah, it's probably. Why not? Sure. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Okay. So we're out in the countryside, and we're very much by ourselves. And a bulletin board beckons. Thoroughfare trailhead. A map, 2 forks. Fork and a knife would have been more useful than 2 forks, but have it your way. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Warning, Thoroughfare Trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. And you're in their country. Learn to live with bears. What is that? Hat. Pick up. Okay. Drop or examine. Oh! Oh, cool. We can actually really examine this stuff. That reminds me of something. Is it, like the mascot of a college? Either a college, there's a college that has a similar mascot, or it's supposed to be that one, but does it say Cody, Wyoming? I think so. Huh. Anyway, so put on, hold E. All right, we've got a hat. Life is good with a hat. What is this? Nothing we can interact with. Whoa, it's getting dark. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call, you're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her. Honestly, I'd probably make fun of her for being drunk. You know, it doesn't seem... I mean, yeah, she could have called and warned us that she was going to be late, but other than that, it really doesn't seem like anything to get too worked up about. So I guess I'm not getting mad. You ignore her, even though I still disagree. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says, it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. Or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. This sounds a lot funnier. Very nice. I bet. Okay. The world's gone red. Is it because... is the sun going... I presume it's going down because it was light earlier. So it might be time to go home? Where are we going? Is that... ooh, a sign. 2 forks. 8 more miles still. 2 forks fire lookout. Oh. Okay, is that where we're going? Spacebar to climb over obstruction. (1982) During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck! Dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away, you beat his goddamn face in. I don't know. I think it's better you scare him away. Otherwise you just get in trouble yourself. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. It's already been 5 years. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. Well, it'd be nice to get some context about why you don't want to move, because, you know, there's worse places to live than Connecticut. I mean, I'm sure Boulder's wonderful, but I don't know. Well, convince her not to take the job. It's probably not very good. I don't know, that doesn't sound like... I think I'd go with agree if she commutes back and forth. Even though, honestly, I kind of disagree with both solutions. It's, you know, if it's really that great an opportunity, it might be best to just move. You know, it depends on what you would rather do. Live in Boulder or be with her. Agree if she commutes back and forth, so I guess I'll go with that. We ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester, so that's like once every 2 months. Well, you could fly out to see her every now and then too, though. "1985, Julia sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior." Okay. "She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it." I don't know, that sounds like you might better talk to somebody. "After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She's 41. Sheesh. Wow. That's horrible. At 41? You both decide to keep it a secret for now, alright? And we are camping. Journal, pick up. Whoa! I guess that's us doing a Victoria's Secret impression. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Well, at least she's back. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Okay. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You're determined to take care of her by yourself. Well, in a full-time care facility, she would be looked after by, staff that are hopefully trained in this kind of thing. If you look after herself, if you look after her by yourself, I don't know. you'd still be dependent on a nurse or somebody to help out because, you know, you're not. I presume Henry is not trained for this. Of course, moving her to a different place instead of leaving her at home might further disorient her and have her get worse. I mean, I don't know. Of course, I speak as somebody who has no idea about any of this, so do not take it with a grain of salt, you know, take it with a whole salt mine, everything I say. But I don't know, I think moving her to a full-time care facility seems like the better solution. And we're back in the woods. I guess we just keep on wandering. Climb over the log. Very slowly and carefully. Whoa! Hello there. Oh, that was nice. The family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. Well. 1989, Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You won't use it or see a therapist, or both. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by, Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her minutes to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Enter the lookout tower. Well, it's nighttime again. So we've been out here for a while. We already camped out one night. I don't know, are we supposed to like look around and explore? Over. Okay, what good did that do me? Cistern. Spigot. Oh, hold on. I think it's on the other side. Huh. Well, I guess that's where you get water. Yep. So that's good. Well, I guess we'll go up to the tower. That's a nice view. Turn on the power. Generator switch. Good thing it's blinking. Okay. We have
Hello,
lights.
Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Oh. It's probably the radio. But I want to take a look around first.
Two Forks Tower, this is Thoroughfare Tower. Come in.
Yeah, I'm looking around. Leave me alone. We have a map table. We have a bed.
I
The
know you're
singular
there. Your
mind.
lights are on.
And glory. All right.
Hello, Two Forks, come back. Pick up your radio.
And we got a water jug, National Forest guidebook, a sink with no faucet, so I guess we have to go to get the water downstairs. Cookbook. A stove, a pine cone that we can examine. It's very piney and very coney. And a desk lamp that we can turn on. Fire extinguisher. Well, I guess let's check out the radio. Hold left shift to activate the radio. Oh, okay, with the mouse wheel. Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, you've killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against your mom, nobody back home can stand you. I'm going with the ex-husbands.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you. But maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's... Gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Okay. Day 1.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
She can see me at my desk? So, I should be able to see her too. I don't see any other towers. Maybe I need some binoculars. Let's see, photo with Julia. The hell? Why is this page black? I think your typewriter's not working correctly. No, can't do anything other than pick up the radio. Oh, now I can. Ah, yes. Selfies, old school style. Oh, now it's white. But it's blank. Okay, I still maintain that typewriter is not working correctly. Okay, escape from 2 orcs. Witch's house. 2 orcs lair, Death Mountain, Doom Canyon, Lake of Acid, Magic Circle, Orc Pond. Interesting. Somebody made like a map for, what is this, like a D&D game or something? Treasure chest, tavern, river, goblin cave. Climb check required. Fortress. 20-sided die, yep. That definitely sounds like somebody who was playing D&D. Why don't you put it back in a drawer? Whoop. Okay. This guy's gonna make a mess sooner or later. Okay. Yes. And the paper's back to black. So I guess let's talk to Delilah, was it?
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus. I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or 2. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay. Yes, I do. Locate round thing.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Where's west? Hold on. We have...
Are those fucking fireworks?
So... This is west?
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Yep. I see him. Definitely. Yep.
Seriously,
not
are you
the map.
seeing this?
Yes, I am. All right, here we go.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Like, kick the shit out of him? Can I write him a ticket? I'm not really into discipline.
Do you think you can handle that?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Secure, convenient, smart.
secure.
Shut up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That's the kind of code an idiot would have on his luggage. Enough Spaceball references, and let's get going, I guess. Or better, I think we're gonna get going in the next part. So for now, I'll thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below. Subscribe for more to keep up to date. And, well, I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.